Right on.
Yeah, right on.
Yes. Hey, how you doing?
I'm Gerald E.U.R.
Yes.
Gerald.
So, I have two questions for you. First question is, Wendy Williams on her show, she was under fire because she made a comment about not getting the relevance of HBCUs.
She didn't get the relevance?
She didn't get the relevance. So for each of you, what would be your response to her if she said that to you, to your face today?
Oh, I'm a junkyard dog. You don't want my response.
That would make it great.
No, I would say independent of anyone's position, that any institution of higher learning that's willing to take our young people and give them a chance to differentiate themselves and to grow and prepare themselves for success is worthy of our support and our ultimate efforts. And that's what all HBCUs do. The majority of doctors, lawyers, engineers of color graduate from an HBCU. So as education is focused on STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, particularly for folks of color, if you want to be competitive in those fields, an HBCU is a great place to get that kind of education, which is important. So that's why I believe Ford has sponsored this competition for all HBCUs and continued their years of support for HBCUs, because that's an important message. So it doesn't matter who doesn't get the message or doesn't understand the meaning. What's important is for the faculty, staff, parents, and most importantly, the students who come here, that they get what's important. And that's my answer.
I think that HBCUs were created, you know, of course, because African Americans couldn't go to college when they were created. But what people are missing is that it's not a black against white issue. There are all kinds of niche colleges. There are male colleges, there are female colleges, there are Jewish colleges, there are Christian colleges.
Thank you.
So at this point in your development, you can choose culturally where you want to be educated. And HBCUs need to be funded so they are also a choice. I don't think that it should be a threat to people that people want to go to a black school. Just like it shouldn't be a threat that somebody prefers a male school over a co-ed school. And a military school. So I see it as, you know, as people grow, their needs change. A lot of friends that I know, their kids went to mostly white schools or private schools, and they want an African American experience. And for that alone, they go to black colleges. So I'm just saying, I don't think that it should, you know, that we have to defend it is kind of sad, because we really do need the money. But I don't think that we should look at it as, why do they need their own school? The theys is what's getting me kind of mixed up. You know, it's not a they and us thing. It's a preference, and it's also a need because it enriches that experience if you want to have that experience.
What's interesting is you can look at the two sides of the same coin. Cree is always talking about what it means to be unique and individual. And those people who are most successful are unique. If you look at a Jeff Bezos or a Barack Obama, they are unique in their success. However, a lot of people find different to be deficient.
Yes.
And try to describe it that way. So because HBCUs are different, they are often tried, or people try to cast them in a deficient light, and that's the misunderstanding. So you can be misunderstood, but you can't deny the facts of excellence that has emerged from HBCUs.
Yes, and you can't undermine the significance of HBCUs.
Absolutely.
So maybe you should.
And by the way, can't nobody party or step like our brothers from HBCUs, so let's just put that together.
All right, well, thank you very much. I
Sure.
appreciate it.
Come on, Wendy.
Well, you might have had one question, but it was a